What is up, guys? You got Not the Worst here, bringing you podcast episode number like 5, maybe 6. I'm not entirely sure. Whatever the description or the title of this video says, that's the number that we're on. It's probably 6. I'm not entirely certain. So this episode, I'm going to go over things I've been doing in-game, what's going on, what kind of progress we've been making, and stuff like that. Some videos that I have planned out. Some I've done some filming for, or recording, or whatever you want to call it. I've recorded some stuff for some stuff, and others I have a lot of really cool stuff mapped out. The problem I'm having is the octopus event, the fishing thing, has kind of killed my overall motivation. So I'm still playing daily, but what I'm doing daily is really lateral, for lack of a better term. I'm not accomplishing anything really. I'm also not getting this. There we go. I've been doing a lot of fishing. I used an alt, this alt, to fish during the Termian Octopus event, just so that way I could AFK fish with this alt or whatever, and not have to run back with my main all the time. And my main actually had his Artisan 6 fishing or something like that, so that was slightly annoying. But this one ended up becoming Artisan 2 apparently, fishing. And then after the event ended, I kind of still have just been fishing because of these closed things, this event that's going on, which ends this upcoming patch note. So I've been fishing a lot for that as well, which isn't making crazy money, but it's a lot of Ancient Guardian seals for 13 mil or so each. And I'm getting probably 5-ish things of those, around 100 a day or something like that. So that's what I've been doing. It's not productive, and yeah, other than that, it's not making a ton of money. I've farmed my 200% buff throughout the day or whatever, and then get some of the contribution quests done on my DK, and that's about it. And then I'm all right, fish time. And I don't know, man, the event really put me in just a real, this thing's terrible, AFK type mood. So that's just where I've been. That's where I've been at. So, also, actually, I take that back. It's not 100% from the fishing of the octopus event that did it. It was honestly because that coincided right after that ended. I was like, all right, cool, let's make everything TET now. And I lost count of how many times I have failed my TET dandelion. I could not even tell you right now. I'm gearing up to go do it again. I literally ran out of sharp crystals, and I had 127, I want to say. It's 120 something. Oh crap, I'm at Kadri. Well, let's head back because I got stuff to do. Anyways, yeah, I have 120. I blew through 127 things, and I just keep blowing it up and blowing it up and blowing it up and blowing it up. So it's been not fun, and that was also pretty discouraging. I did the TET Zarka, which I think I had that last podcast video I mentioned. I got that or whatever, but I'm really sick of blowing this thing up. I understand you just have to keep doing it, and luck is luck, whatever, but I honestly cannot tell you the number of failed attempts on it. I have some ridiculous number of 100 stacks chilling for the day that I never try pen. It's been really frustrating. When I was first playing this game, getting my Beggs gloves from 13 to 14, or maybe it was 12 to 13, something like that, took an insane number, and it was really stupid. And I was I'm never gonna enchant anything ever again. I'm just gonna buy it enhanced. And then eventually, obviously, I got around to it anyhow, because you just end up with all these resources to do it. But this Dandelion Vadiant has been, it's just so awful. Older players will probably complain if something like this existed, but I almost feel there should be a set number where it's okay, if you fail, every fail you get, right, every time you blow up your try to TET or your TET to pen, it gives you not just fail stacks, because those get soft capped percentage wise, and it's just not good enough. So I guess you can leave the fail stacking thing the same, but then you should have something where it's okay, you failed again, so here's 1 point for blowing stuff up. And then something if you're going try to TET, you can also use fail points. I understand how similar to fail stacks that is, but bear with, just go with it for a sec. So you get these 1 points every time you blow up your try to TET thing, and then I don't know, 50 failed attempts, you can just turn those in to automatically upgrade your thing to TET. Okay, I get that negates the point to fail stacking, right, and that everybody has to deal with it and everybody has to get there. The reason I say that is here I am trying to be a content creator and stuff, right, doing these things, and it's pretty discouraging, blowing that weapon up again and again and again and again. And I've probably definitely exceeded 50 fails on this thing by now. doing that over and over is just so discouraging. Even as a hardcore player, like it turns me off to doing it. It's like, gosh, man, I gotta, I want to grind and do this and whatever, and like I'm grinding so that like, I'm out of sharps. I need to go buy sharps. I never gather, so I'm just gonna like buy them or get them off Night Vendor and stuff. And I want to stockpile those up. I have so many relic crystal shard scroll things to do for memory fragments, and all in all, I want to get a whole bunch of materials ready to do enhancing. Hopefully on live stream this weekend. That's kind of the game plan. That would be August something, this coming weekend. Anyway, so yeah, I would like to do on live stream. That's kind of where I'm like where my head's at with it, but I gotta tell you, man, it's just killing my motivation. It sucks, guys. It really sucks blowing that thing up. I know, so I'm already gonna read comments. It's like, hey, we all been there. We've blown up tons of stuff. Like, I get it. It's part of the game, but it is very discouraging, especially when I'm in this point of like stagnation, right? Like, I have all these like cool grindy videos I want to do and like money comparison videos for grinding, because that's really what I enjoy doing in the game, is like making money through grinding and stuff, and then like talking about it and comparing things. So I really want to do that, but I feel really stagnant with progress right now because of this stupid enhancement. Like, I get it, it's supposed to be expensive, it's supposed to take a long time. It's just been obnoxious, man. So that's where I'm at with the gear grind. I don't know. I'm trying to catch my like second win and just like get it done. So hopefully the live streaming thing, hopefully we get it, but like doing that maybe get me a little extra motivation to jump into it, and I don't know, man, just hopefully get this thing done. It's been a little bit of a nightmare, but yeah, other than that, I've just been fishing a whole lot. I definitely need to get some sharps together for the enhancing this weekend. Some new patch notes coming out. The other thing too is nothing's changed recently. Like, the patch notes have all been, the PvP stuff has all settled down quite a bit. The changes are pretty much where they want to be, just some fine tuning with like graphical issues, or like every once in a while Berserker has some like grab problem or something along those lines. So they just keep making adjustments like that, but there's been no major changes. I was doing red battlefields for a while. I've kind of lost my stomach for that too, because I keep blowing up my stupid dandelion weapon. I also hit a string of like really bad luck going back to duo at one point. I had something like 12 failed duo attempts and kept making these like 30 something stacks, and that, I think that was the last round of enhancing I did. And then when that happened, I was like, I'm just getting this thing back to duo, and like I'll just save everything for live stream. So I should have like a few hundred memory fragments for it. I'm gonna try and pick up at least like 60 sharp crystals between now and then, so hopefully have that ready, and then maybe we'll have some fun on stream and just get it done. So that's that game plan. As far as beyond that, once I get it, Tet, I mean, I think the problem is then I'm just going to run into the same cycle, because all my other stuff is tried too. So I don't know what to do. Maybe you guys can tell me what you think in the comments for it. I have the Tricutum. I have Nuver. It's chilling, right? I might have put it on, moved it to an alt. I'm not sure. No, it's chilling here. I mean, so we could do this too. I have the stacks. Don't worry, I have the stacks. I got stacks and stacks and stacks to do every attempt you want. Don't worry about that. But I'm not sure if I should go Kutum or Nuver first. In all honesty, like it's pretty cut and dry. Kutum for PvE and Nuver for PvP. I do a lot more PvE, and the videos and stuff I want to do, I think getting the PvE Kutum is going to be better. Tet first for me and for you guys, for some of the videos that I want to do. But let me know what you think in the comments about it, if you think we should do Nuver. And I mean, here's the thing. Here's what's actually going to happen. We're just going to fail a bunch of times on the Dandy, like this weekend on the live stream. And then then the next question of what are we going to work on Tet next, it's going to still be the Dandelion, because we'll still be stuck on that. That's what's actually going to happen, but whatever. So we'll run with that from there. Yeah, that's the plan with the Dark Knight for that. I do want to finally, because I don't do life skilling like hardly at all, I do finally want to go ahead and get the node set up for trading the crate trading stuff, right? So I've been making crates and stuff so I can get my trading up. I believe I have enough 7,000 something crates ready to go, so that I'll be up to Artisan 2 trading, so that I can start doing the Furia stuff that everybody else is doing, and I want to do videos on those too. I'm working on, there's this guild. I was in a guild. They merged with another guild and kind of everybody left, and I've been kind of just chilling because I get all these sweet guild buffs with like no commitment to a guild. But with the new node wars and stuff that they're running, which go till like August something, I kind of want to jump in and at least get a feel for, do kind of a video on how the new node wars interaction is working, and they're doing like, it's like a trial run of it. I don't know that it's staying this way. It's like this way for a while, or if it's going to stay like that long term, or what their game plan is. But that's going to be kind of interesting to see. But yeah, I want to get my life scaling going. I want to get a little more guild oriented, so I like have some cooler like siege stuff to talk about, and some videos and stuff with that too. and and I want to not blow up my dandelion a million times. So that's the target for it. I don't know that. I don't know that we're gonna get there. I really need the motivation to come around. I really have some cool video ideas. I do. I don't know, man. I need these fishing events to go away, because that's a real problem for me. You give me an option where I can just fish and make like decent money, even not the octopus one, but these like laundry things that I've been doing. You give me this opportunity and I just jump on it, and I'm like, all right, let's get all up in some fishing thing. I don't know. I just been killing it. So I definitely need to get back into the grind mode, get that going. The other thing, I was going to show you guys this. I did this too. So they had, it's not going to show on there. So they had in the cash shop the weapon exchange coupons. I'd blown up my TET enough where I literally put notifications on for TET dandelion weapon for every single class, and I just decided, you know what, I'll go ahead, I'm gonna spend the $50, get the silly weapon exchange coupon thing, and I'm just gonna get a TET weapon off the marketplace, whatever it is, the dandelion, and I'll just exchange it to my dark knight at that point. I set that up. I did not win a single one. I must have bid on, to be honest, I missed a lot because I was fishing, so I was like AFK, not necessarily paying attention to the marketplace broker much, but I must have actually bid on probably about 15. They also don't go up all that often. It's not like people are just dumping TET weapons left and right. I still have the notifications on for it, so every time I not log back in, but clear up my fishing space on my alt, I always see like all these TET things that went up, which of course now is worthless because the cash shop is not running that now. They removed it. It was temporary to like July 25th or something like that. So that thing's gone. We tried to get the dandelion that way. I'm just forever cursed to enjoy my duo from there. The number of times I've gotten it back to try, and it's like the reason I leave it a duo, and I had it try before for a long time before I even bothered messing with trying TET. The reason I leave it a duo is because I cannot help myself from just looking at that silly try dandelion equipped, and I have to push it to TET every time. So to me, it's like if it goes try, it's gonna go TET. So there's no in between. I can't have just a try dandelion. Of course, my Kudum is that, but I focus one piece at a time. I definitely would never ever roulette anything, especially with the number of times I have failed this dandelion. If I went for like a TET roulette, I would just have pry everything, pry and duo everything. They would all just blow up, and I would still have nothing. It would be the worst thing ever. But yeah, so I had notifications on those, never bought one, still didn't get it that route. I even did notifications for Kudum maneuvers as well, and I was like, whatever we can get, man, let's just do it. Let's just go crazy. We'll get $50 worth of pearls and do the thing. Luckily I didn't, so I didn't do that. Instead I got to buy groceries with $50, so we get to eat for another week, so that's pretty nice. We got some sharps going up. So yeah, that was it. That's all I've been up to. It's really not exciting. It is a little loss of motivation, which kind of sucks, because the other thing too I wanted to mention is we hit over 500 subscribers on the channel, which I'm super excited about. The channel as a whole is doing really well, and that's why I'm like, it's just this weird in between spot where I really want to push out these like really great content videos and guides and stuff, and I'm getting like requests for like I want to do like combo guides for DK. Somebody asked me for a Ranger guide, which, I mean, I'll delve into it, but my Ranger is not exactly, you know, the best in the West or anything. But yeah, I would jump into those. I would love to do those things, and it's just, maybe it's like I'm hoping when this laundry fishing event things, then it's like having writer's block, but it's like Black Desert block in this scenario where I'm just like, I'm on every day, I'm playing every day, I'm not in it to win it, you know what I mean? So yeah, there's that. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and try and snipe these sharp shards here. I know this podcast wasn't anything too great to cover. It was more kind of a channel update. I did want to thank everybody that's subscribed to the channel. I'm just completely amazed. I really just started doing this channel for fun, for myself. I used to do a lot of live streaming in previous MMOs, and just because of my work schedule and stuff, I really can't live streaming. I know I mentioned I'm going to do it here and there on weekends, but it's really difficult for me to do. I work 53 hours every week, sometimes a little more than that. At my job, so it's a chill job, but I have to be there a lot of hours. So yeah, I'm always doing that. And then, you know, when I'm weekend times, I like to play Black Desert, but then I'm recording stuff for videos, or I'm talking, or we're doing podcasts or whatever it is. It sounds like I'm making excuses, but it is tough for my timeline to still stream. So I started doing the YouTube channel just for something fun. It gave me that fix where I was like, I enjoyed streaming other MMOs and stuff like that. This gave me a kind of a connection to build our own community and do that. So I'm like super thankful for you guys that have subscribed to it. And if this is your first time checking out my sweet podcast, be sure to hit that subscribe button and click the little bell to get notifications turned on as well. So yeah, we got our sellout done for the day. Oh, also like the video too. That helps us out. But yeah, we're at recording this, I don't know, we're like 510 subscribers or something like that. Last time I looked at it. Really, really awesome. It'd be pretty cool to get to 1,000. It's like kind of snowballing. Like the number of subscribers you get, it was like, you know, getting to 100 took forever, which that like blew my mind that ever happened anyways. And then like it just keeps picking up momentum. The more stuff you put out, the more people that are subscribing to you, you know, then it's like it just keeps showing up. And I'm just completely amazed and like really thankful for you guys that like listening to my stuff. So yeah, thanks for that. Yeah, and I'm gonna keep at it. This channel's not done by any means. We're just getting started. We're gonna do some great things. Let's just say this: come Wednesday's patch notes, when this silly laundry fishing thing goes away, I'm gonna be back in the game 100%. I want to be doing 3 videos a week again. I've been doing only 2. In fact, YouTube sent me like an email like, hey, you did like 11 videos last month. I'm like, that's not how we do this. This is on my channel. We're doing at least 3 a week on it, so we got to do, you know, 12 to 14 videos every month. I'm gonna get back in it. Starts Wednesday. I'm telling you, for encouragement, what you should do is like this video and share it also, and tell people to subscribe if they haven't already, because it's a great channel and everybody loves our community. So yeah, anyhow, link to the Twitch channel will be in the description below to do streaming for this weekend if you want to catch. I'm going to be enhancing. So all you got to do is click stream. I'm going to do it this weekend. The time is to be announced, but check me out on Twitter and I will tell you guys when that's going to go, or you can just follow the Twitch channel and it'll tell you right when I go live. It's going to be Sunday. That's a definite given. I work Saturday and then I have a thing Saturday night, so that can't happen. It's 100% going to be on Sunday. Timing wise, I'm thinking earlier in the day. I live East Coast in the US, so I'm thinking like 1 o'clock my time. That way, if you're in the EU or something like that, it's not like super late for you, you know, then it's like kind of nighttime. And then also for my West Coast homies over there, you know, they're 3 hours behind me, so I don't want to be doing it where they're at like 8 a.m. Just waking up. So probably afternoon set up for that. It's tentative. Like I said, just follow the Twitter and I'll tell you for sure then when I know, which will be in a couple of days here. Watch out for patch notes video coming up. Word on the street is it's nothing too exciting, but we'll see how that goes, because they do change things up and keep it fairly hush-hush until the day before, which will be tomorrow. So look out for that. And that is it for this podcast series. Also, if there's any other BDOers out there listening that want to maybe get in the podcast, or they have some ideas for something, I want to do like guests. Like I've had one guest twice, the same guy twice before. I think he fell off a cliff or something. He's dead, so he's not around. But if somebody is in it and yeah, you want to link up, like message me and DM me on Twitter or something, and we can like get together in Discord if you have some ideas or stuff you want to talk about, or things you work on, or thoughts on the game, or whatever's in that patch notes that week for the podcast. I'm definitely open to that. I want to be in touch with the community and people that bother listening to me ramble on from time to time. So yeah, I'd like to hear from you guys too if you want to jump into it. We'll link up in Discord and figure something out if you're into that. So yeah, that is it for this video, guys. I will continue trying to snipe these sharp crystals, so I'll be ready for the live stream this weekend. Check out the description below for the Twitter URL and also the Twitch. That is it. I'll see you for the patch notes video in a couple of days. Everybody, thanks for watching and take care.